You see that Trump, or Trump's website, I should say, they've begun selling Trump 2028 hats. Pretty wacky, huh? It is frustrating how you can't even talk about this with them, because every Trump supporter simultaneously holds two positions, one of which is that it's based and the other is that he's joking, you know? And they'll just alternate between them, like whatever is more convenient. It's a joke, but also like it's good. I like how 4chan culture is now mainstream. It's just like a particular brand of deliberate insincerity that fascists have always delighted in, that gelled well with and overlapped a lot with internet irony, but now it's not. It's expanded beyond that. It's not really 4chan culture, it's just that there is a semantic and rhetorical overlap between the language of fascists avoiding a point and people online doing lay epic trolling. Yeah, pranking the libs. Pull up the Sartre quote, lol. It's probably been a while. It's been a while since we've read it, right? Do you think there are a lot of people watching right now who haven't actually heard the quote? Never believe that anti-Semites are completely unaware of the absurdity of their replies. They know their remarks are frivolous and open to challenge, but they are amusing themselves, for it is their adversary who is obliged to use words responsibly, since he believes in words. The anti-Semites have the right to play. They even like to play with discourse, for, by giving ridiculous reasons, they discredit the seriousness of their interlocutors. They delight in acting in bad faith, since they seek not to persuade by sound argument, but to intimidate and disconcert. If you press them too closely, they will abruptly fall silent, loftily indicating by some phrase that the time for argument is past. So yeah, it's real and true. It is real and true. Trump has repeatedly told NBC News and other outlets that he was not joking about his push for another stint in office. Democrats have also signaled they believe the president will likely try to carve a way out to be reelected. So obviously, Trump and his cohorts are all criminals, and we know that, and so on and so forth. At what point are we going to have a national conversation about the fact that half the country, or maybe, I don't know, a quarter of the country, if you go by voting numbers, pretend to be hardline law and order constitutionalists, but literally none of them have a problem with this? Literally, there are no Republican voters anywhere who have a problem with this. Because that, to me, is the more alarming thing. Not that the obvious autocrat would try to stay in power. To me, the more alarming thing by far is the fact that there was, like, this wasn't even like Jan 6, where there was a period of, there was like a wake of disapproval towards Trump. With this one, he just said it, and everyone rolled with it. Everyone rolled with it. No Republican, no effort was needed to convince anyone. You know, it was the easiest thing in the world. What you know, I'm not actually aware. What are they saying about this in right-wing media? Like, what's their framing?
Let's focus briefly and lastly now on 2028. Live picture there at the White House. This piece of merch, piece of swag, if you will, it's getting a lot of attention online. Take a look at this. Eric Trump, President Trump's son, posting a photo of this red T-shirt there that says Trump 2028 in parentheses, rewrite the rules. Fox has this, that the Trump organization is back in the spotlight, this time with a bold new piece of headwear, and you see there outerwear. The official Trump store, the online
Can you
retailer,
like explain?
And who's currently 78, and so in a turn more than twice. You see there the Trump War Room putting this out, a photo of Eric Trump wearing that very hat. They say rocking the new Trump 2028 hat! Exclamation point. So as you would imagine, this is getting a another.
Okay, he's not describing anything.
One for the road, the official Trump stores.
Shut up.
Before I let you go, Mick, the Trump administration, rather the official Trump website, has begun selling, get this, merchandise including this T-shirt with the tagline, Trump 2028. This is a signal that he really is serious.
Comes to Trump. He just loves doing
term.
James, I think there's a third option. There's a lot of trolling in this when it comes to Trump. He just loves doing this. Now, there are people within his sort of sphere that want to see him run a third time. Steve Bannon would do that. But, Steve, in my mind, has always been a little bit of an anarchist anyway. So he loves sort of mixing the punch bowl up. It doesn't surprise me he's out there trying to foment a little bit of chaos. But there is a third option here, which is this is a Trump organization effort. I think it's a campaign effort. It's a for-profit operation. I think they're trying to make money off of the Trump 2028 sort of logo. And who's to blame them? They can sell a couple 100,000 of those things. It'd be a good day at the office.
Well, Mick, I'm going to buy one just to wear it around my local Harris Farms and troll all the lefties there.
Yeah, so that's one line.
There's now selling hats that say Trump 2028, $50. Even though the Constitution doesn't envision a term 3 for President Trump or any president, is that just a hat?
It's just a hat. The president was asked and answered this question yesterday. It's not something he's thinking of, though I hear the hats are flying off the shelves.
One for the road.
I don't know, man. I don't see anything about this on Fox News, and the one live now from Fox bit doesn't even talk about it meaningfully. I'm trying to illustrate a point here, I guess, that everyone watching already agrees with, but you understand. It's just there's no way for us to move forward as a country without some kind of reconciliation on this. It's impossible to do more illegal shit than what they're doing. They're doing the most illegal shit. And no one... it's not even an issue of debate, because at least with the deportation of undocumented immigrants, right? Republicans can, there's so much propaganda. The average Republican thinks that every day 50 million white girls are by Trende Aragua or whatever. At least there's disinfo to counter, but there's no disinfo in this. Trump has just flatly said, I want to do the thing that's unconstitutional. There's no ambiguity about the constitutionality of it. And every single Republican voter in America was like, yeah, sure. I don't really care. It's trolling, or maybe it's not, or whatever. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Lay epic. Steve Bannon defended ignoring the Constitution in the late night show. Well, at least he's being honest. At least he's being straightforward with it. Yeah, do you know how right-wing you have to be to disconcert Bill Maher? This came up on my stream, and I'm interested in your opinion on it. Who do you think I am, Grok? Wait, you linked this before, didn't you? I recognize this thumbnail. Yep, you've linked this video 4 times now. It's the only thing you've been posting. On the 17th, the 21st, and twice now on the 25th. I'm not going to ban you, because at least you're not being that attention grabby with it. You're not spamming it 4 times in the same stream. But at the same time, I'm not watching... I don't know who the f*** this guy is. Also, his beard is better than mine. I don't need that shit on screen.